And so Manchester United have consigned the signing of Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. And today he's gonna be unveiled. So, what do I think about this? Look, first of all, before we start, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share my YouTube channel, and let's get on with it. Look, for me, Sesko is a good player, a fantastic player for those who watch the Bundesliga. I don't know why there's this narrative of people trying to make him look bad because he's joined Manchester United. I think for me, he's a top player and a player with immense potential. Now, someone can make a case that United shouldn't have signed another inexperienced striker after what has happened with Højlund in Zaxi. But I think this guy could be different because the difference between him, actually, I'm seeing many people comparing him with Rasmus Højlund. The difference is, with Sesko, the guy he's a starter at Leipzig, and Højlund wasn't even a starter for Atalanta. The guy couldn't start against a washed Duvan Zapata. Yeah. And even Sesko has come at an even lower fee than Rasmus Højlund, if that's right. Yeah. So, Sesko, for me, some of his strongest attributes are his hold-up play, which is something that Rasmus Højlund struggles a lot, yeah. Højlund's first touch is like a trampoline. The ball just bounces off him. And when you have the likes of Cunha, Mbeumo, and Ahmad, you need a number 9 that is very good with the first touch of the ball, a number 9 that is good in holding the ball, because if a number 9 isn't good at holding the ball, then the momentum of the attack shifts away. The attack loses its threat. So that is the one advantage they already have with Sesko. He is raw, so let's hope United fans will not give him that much pressure for him to score those many goals. But I think with Ruben Amorim's track record of improving young players from his time at Sporting, even at United, you can make the case the likes of Ahmad doing very well, given chance to the likes of Fredriksson in some few pre-season games, even in the Premier League, the likes of Aiden Heaven. I think for me, he has landed under a good manager that can be able to help him develop. Though the United tax, I don't know whether it still applies where players just go and flop there. Let's hope Amorim will change that. But his first advantage is his hold-up play. Second of all, like I said, with the hold-up play, you need to be able to utilize your strength very well. With Højlund, basically the guy is like a WWE wrestler. Yeah, the guy just shuts off defenders with the ball, doesn't know how to use his strength. Yeah, the guy is anonymous in games. Whenever Højlund starts, it's like United usually play with 10 men. But with Sesko, he actually knows how to use his strength very well. He's done it at times in the Champions League. He's done it at times in the Bundesliga. Though you can talk about Bundesliga not being the same as the Premier League. But another difference is Sesko knows how to use his strength compared with Rasmus Højlund. Sesko also knows how to get into goal-scoring positions, unlike Rasmus Højlund. Yeah, because with Højlund, the guy basically, many people usually complain about the service, but how can you receive service when you're not even in a good position to be able to receive that service? Yeah, he doesn't get service. That's what many people usually defended him with, but he just doesn't get into enough goal-scoring positions for him even to warrant any service. Sesko can help them change that because he gets into very good goal-scoring positions. Yeah, Sesko can help them. They can provide the attack with an outlet. Yeah, because right now with the United attack, you just know, even if you mark Sesko, you've got Mbeumo. If you mark Mbeumo, you've got Cunha. If you mark Cunha, you've got Ahmad. If you mark Ahmad, you've got Bruno. So he provides United with an outlet in attack. And another difference is Sesko is not just like a goal scorer. I know he's not like a goal scorer like someone, let's say like an Osimhen, a Gyökeres or as such, but Sesko will always be a player that will want to be involved with the ball. Now that's the difference with Højlund. With Højlund, the guy looks scared. Yeah, the guy is timid to come for the ball. But with with Sesko, he's that player that wants to be involved with the play. Yeah, give me the ball, he'll do something for you. And when you have such kind of an attacker to put alongside Cunha, who also is a player that wants to be involved in the play, and Mbeumo, you have a very good attack. And hey, United's attack has massively upgraded. Yeah, because Rasmus Højlund, even in pre-season, he looks out of shape. Yeah, he looks out of shape. Yeah, against Spurs, bro, did the guy even play? In the Spurs in the Europa League final, did the guy even play? Yeah, Højlund managed to score 3 Premier League goals. 3. Bournemouth, Brentford, Nottingham Forest. So already in a Manchester United, as an attacker for Manchester United, Højlund just doesn't cut out to be a Manchester United attacker. Sesko, for me, he is different from that. Højlund just doesn't seem like someone who is ready to take Manchester United's attack to a next level. Because Manchester United, for you to be a Manchester United striker, you don't have to be a coward. You should not be a coward. You should not be afraid. Højlund is afraid. Højlund is timid. And a lone move away from United, I don't know whether it will help him. Can he be a good striker? Maybe, we're not sure. But for what Manchester United need right now, Højlund doesn't give them that right now. So Sesko for me can help them raise the floors. I know many people had them out, but I think they can make a challenge for the top 4 if they get a midfielder as well. I'm hearing they're sniffing around Carlos Baleba. Their lives are about to, if they're able to land Carlos Baleba from Brighton, their lives will be changed. Yeah, they'll now be having, I still think they also need a midfielder for some physicality, but hey, if they land Carlos Baleba, they will finally upgrade and they will finally be able to have their lives changed from Ugarte, who, to be honest, PSG did scam them. But back to the Sesko stuff. Sesko, for me, his aerial duels. How many times has Højlund won his aerial battles? How many? If you look at Sesko on the air, the guy is basically a 6'5" striker, but on the air, Sesko is so dominant. Yeah, and another advantage of Sesko is his ball striking. You've got an attack that is very good at ball striking. I not under striker that is good at ball striking, because if you look at some of his goals are so special because of how he strikes the ball. So another difference also from Rasmus Højlund, who ball striking isn't there. His finishing is way inconsistent. The guy is basically just like some sort of a defender for the opposition team. Yeah, you see a United game, if a team plays maybe with a back 4, you see Højlund start the game, it's like a team is playing with a back 5, because the guy is just like a defender. Yeah, if a team plays with a back 5, Højlund starts, it's like a team now is playing with a back 6. So for me, Sesko can help a lot, especially with the aerial duels, which I think has been a major issue, especially when United maybe try and maybe float in across. They find Højlund isn't there, or no one is actually there to win the aerial duels. But with Sesko, it's about to be different. I'm not trying to be that person of gassing him up, but hey, United might be back. If they get Carlos Baleba and let's say a goalkeeper, because you can't trust Onana, hey, they might be cooking something. Amorim might be cooking something. And yeah, let's see how it pans out. Another thing, can I say something else about Sesko? No, I think I've just said some of his strengths, some of his attributes. I think he can improve much better in a better team, with a better manager, because I think many people criticize him a lot, but people tend to forget Leipzig was a very inconsistent team in the Bundesliga. Leipzig, yeah, almost everyone, okay, their best player for me was Xavi Simons, but Leipzig as a whole, they were just inconsistent with their performances, and even in the Champions League they disappointed. That's not on Sesko, that's on the team as a whole. And they even sacked their manager Marco Rose. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Benjamin Sesko is worth the hype? Do you think he'll be able to hit the ground running at Manchester United, or do you think he might flop like the rest of the strikers do? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.